Battle is still ongoing in Biafra land. The battle is still ongoing in Biafra land. As the Zoo military are receiving woto in Biafra land, they are also receiving heavy woto in the north. And so so many reports are coming from the north that Boko Haram has taken over 4 military garrison, that's military barracks, in just 24 hours. They have taken over. It is a very serious situation. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu once said it, that as you are flooding your military down to Biafra land to try to suppress Biafrans, your own land in the north will be taken over by Boko Haram. But I will lead you through the process for you to understand what is happening and for you to understand the involvement of the presidency in all of this. Now, this is what is happening in Biafra land. Breaking news coming from the defense headquarters, Biafra Liberation Army, says several ambulances that is conveying the dead bodies of the Zoo military en route through Ihiala. So it was recorded that so many people saw them conveying the dead bodies through Ihiala, by the Ihiala Market Road. And then the ground fight is still ongoing in Isieke through Mbosi. They are still having serious battle around Isieke through Mbosi. And then several of the Zoo military has also been neutralized. They will be packing them in body bags and they will be living in body bags, while Boko Haram will be doing the remaining part in the north. These people will never learn. This is why we continue to beg our people not to join them, for your own safety and well-being. Now, I want to walk you through some things that some persons may have forgotten, and this will help you to understand who the true sponsors and the true owners of Boko Haram is. Now, watch this. Now, remember during the presidential campaign of Tinubu and Shettima, do you remember what Shettima said? Shettima said in 2023 that I will handle security while Tinubu will handle economy if elected. This is the APC vice presidential candidate, Shettima. He said he will handle security while Tinubu will handle the economy of the nation if they are being elected. Invariably, what this means is that currently Shettima is handling the security aspect of the nation while Tinubu is handling the economy aspect of the nation. This is their agreement before even running as running mates. This is the agreement. And so therefore, it is clear that Shettima is in charge of the security of the country. So what is happening in the security aspect of the country? Now we have developed that Shettima is responsible for security. Now something happened, which is the problem that is currently facing everybody today. You know, that time we were shouting, nobody wanted to listen. They continued to push their military to Biafra land, and Biafra Liberation Army continued to engage them and deal with them vociferously. But what happened? What was the straw that broke the camel's back? Was the fact that they started releasing these Boko Haram members that was captured, and they said they have rehabilitated them and they are now reintroducing them into the communities. They started it. And the annoying part is that on the 20th of April 2025, it was announcect that Borno resettles 300,000 ex-Boko Haram terrorists. They resettled them in Borno State, into villages, into communities. 300,000 ex-Boko Haram terrorists. How many soldiers? How many force members do the country have? And they have sent them to Biafra land to come and fight. Biafra Liberation Army is dealing with them, and there is nobody to protect them. They know that is exactly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu prophesied, that you will send your military to the Biafra territory to come and cause chaos to fight Biafrans. We will be dealing with them, while Boko Haram will be dealing with your own people in the north. It is payback time. And today, you are hearing the news everywhere. But something happened. Progress from this news that came on April 29th, 2025, saying that over 300,000 Boko Haram have been resettled in Borno. Now watch this. Now what happened was these people failed to learn from what happened in 2024, because in 2024, October 2024, it was reported that repentant Boko Haram fighters escaped with government rifles and motorcycle. They escaped with government, rifles and motorcycle. This was the beginning of the problem. Those people that they say they have repented now escaped with government rifles and motorcycle. I want you to understand where I'm driving at. They have escaped in 2024 with rifles and motorcycle and preparing. And in 2025, instead of this government to use their senses and understand that it is a very wrong move, they released 300,000 Boko Haram members in 2025, April. Now, after the release, what then happened? This is what happened. Now, this is what happened. In May 13th, 2025, just 2 days ago, Boko Haram ISWAP insurgents attacked 4 Nigerian military bases within 24 hours. 4 Nigerian military bases within 24 hours. They attacked it and took over. If you have not seen the video, go to my previous post. You are going to see the video. They attacked 4 Nigerian military bases and took over in 24 hours. The insurgents are coming. They are pushing. They are coming. They now have various groups all over the northern Nigeria, and they are attacking massively. Now, Sahara reporters reported saying, breaking, ISWAP terrorists take over Mate Council area in Borno after dislodging Nigerian army, capturing soldiers. That is to tell you that some soldiers have been captured in the camp of Boko Haram. And the Nigerian citizen responded to Sahara reporters saying that, I am sorry, Sahara reporters, your report is 24 hours late. They took it from the 50 Task Force Battalion yesterday, and they have taken another garrison camp this morning in Ran. They say 2 garrison camps in 48 hours, but APC Irats are more interested in Burkina Faso. Have you heard Tinubu say anything in response to all these things that are happening? Have you heard Tinubu say anything? No, he will not talk anything, because the agreement is that Shetima will be responsible for security, while Tinubu will be responsible for the economy. And so Shetima is expected to speak. But is Shetima speaking? No. You remember that Shetima was fingered for being responsible for Boko Haram. He was fingered for being responsible for Boko Haram. He was fingered for being a financier or one of the top leaders of Boko Haram. My people, you must understand what is happening in this nation. Else you will be doomed. Though. You will just take yourself and give for these people to sacrifice you on a platter. On a platter. The Biafra Liberation Army is dealing with them ruthlessly, and the battle is still ongoing. While Boko Haram continues to do their own duty in the north. It is our prayers that our people will continue to support the men of the Biafra Defense Forces, especially in the financial aspect, to ensure that these young men are, heavily armed to ensure that they continue the defense and protection of Biafra territory, such that Boko Haram cannot step their feet in Biafra territory. It is our prayers, and we hope our people will support this with their financial aid. Thank you for listening. This is Biafra First.